On everyone. So when the Lakers acquired Taurean Prince, it was such a huge pickup. You got a veteran guy that has built a reputation and built a career on just being your prototypical 3-and-D style player. A guy that isn't afraid of the moment, that has hit big shots. I mean, he even hit big shots against the Lakers last year in the play-in. A guy that can just be, a bit of a jack of all trades type of guy. A guy that's going to do the hustle plays, do the dirty work, can hit the 3-point shot, but can also finish at the rim, and is just not going to make mistakes, right? He's gonna play within whatever scheme, whatever offense you're going to play in. Plays really well off the ball. Plays really well with the others. This is something that we needed desperately. We basically swapped Troy Brown with Taurean Prince, right? First preseason game, he was rough. Like, he looked like a guy that had never played basketball a day in his life, right? It was bad. But he ended up bouncing back. It was that one game. It was rusty, he got the rust off, and he was great throughout the course of the preseason. He started most of the games. Jared Vanderbilt was dealing with a little bit of an injury, and then it was announced that, hey, the Lakers are going to start Taurean Prince. Again, Jared Vanderbilt, his heel injury, so he's out for a precaution. Taurean Prince, he steps in. And it's like, okay, he makes sense, right? Jared Vanderbilt and Taurean Prince were the two guys that make the most sense in the starting unit just because of their abilities. One, to play off the ball, be a legit, sizable defensive player, be a point of attack, on-ball defender, and be able to knock down the 3-point shot, right? As far as Jared Vanderbilt goes, he's still kind of a mystery, right? If we're going off of last season, he was rough shooting the 3-ball. He probably our worst offensive player if we're going off of last season, but he is a guy that has improved and has looked much better in the one game that we had. But Taurean Prince was a guy that's like, okay, well, he could easily slot in, play that small forward position, knock down the 3-ball, play well alongside LeBron James, play well alongside Austin Reeves, play well alongside D'Angelo Russell. And then we got to the Denver game, and look, the Denver game was a bit of a disappointment. I get it. It sucks. It's not fun when the Lakers lose, especially the first game of the season. But look, luckily the Lakers aren't eliminated from the playoffs because of one game, right? A lot of basketball to be played. Lakers, I still fully believe, will be fine. But one of the real bright spots this game was Taurean Prince. Taurean Prince, in 30 minutes of play, gave you 18 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He also gave you 1 block. He only had 1 turnover, and he shot 6 of 8 from the field and 4 of 6 from 3-point range. I mean, when I say he was a real bright spot, I mean, he was our second best player alongside LeBron James last night. And dude, the guy, if he plays like this, he's the starter, right? Like, look, Jared Vanderbilt is an incredible player, our best on-ball defense player. He's our best defense player not named Anthony Davis, right? And Jared Vanderbilt is ridiculous. And when he comes back, he's going to be a big part. And, like, we missed him, right? Even in that Denver game last night, like, we could have used Jared Vanderbilt. I don't know if he would have been the sole difference in which we would have won the game, but he would have helped a lot, especially on, like, Jamal Murray. I think his ability, his size, his length, or even like a Michael Porter Jr., whatever, like, he would have been massive for the Lakers. But again, he's a big question mark shooting the 3-ball, right? Now, the one game we had, he shot 2 of 3, shot 66% from the field, and he missed his first 3, right? So that's a good sign. Now, Jared Vanderbilt did look more confident. His stroke looked a lot better. He looked like a guy that had been working all offseason to kind of hone his craft and develop that corner 3. Now, if Jared Vanderbilt can go and shoot, 30, even like 35, 36%, which isn't as good as Prince is going to give us this year, I still think you have to go with Jared Vanderbilt, just on the fact that, like, you're getting elite defense, like elite, and you're on top of getting elite defense, you're getting at least respectable league average or slightly above league average 3-point shooting. I'd rather go with that, just because, again, you need to have teams respect Jared Vanderbilt and his 3-point shooting. But if Jared Vanderbilt is still around 30, 33% from 3, right, I think you got to go with Prince, right? Prince isn't as good defensively as Jared Vanderbilt, but he's good enough. He can get after it on the defensive side, but just his offensive production and him just constantly being a threat is a beautiful thing. And two things that are just great. The number one thing is that Taurean Prince, it's one game, so I hope I don't regret saying this, but I'm going to say it. Taurean Prince appears to have been the one player that the Lakers got that didn't fall into the Lakers' curse. Because he's done this all preseason, and he did this in the first game of the season, right? So we have a 7-game sample size or whatever it is of him shooting excellent from three-point range. So I'm hoping he's the guy that finally breaks that Laker curse. That would be beautiful. The other thing is if you hit that subscribe button and you like this video. So take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. But I really like what we saw from Taurean Prince. Him and LeBron, you got to keep them together, right? Like him, like Reeves, LeBron, and Prince, I think should be like your 3-man unit, right? Like even if you don't start Prince, right? Like, so let's say you take out Prince, or you take out, let's say you start Vando, right? Take out Vando, you take out LeBron, right? You put in Rui, maybe you put in like Wood or whatever. But then on the next go around, when you put LeBron James in, I think that's where you throw in Prince heavy. And from the rest of the way, you just mirror Prince and LeBron's minutes. And you could play Prince at the 2, you could play Prince at the 3, whatever. But I think you need to mirror LeBron and Prince's minutes because he played really well off of LeBron. And he's done it all preseason. So we've seen him and the way he moves, and LeBron looks for him and really hits him in his spot. So, and Austin Reeves, obviously we know how Austin Reeves plays alongside LeBron James. So I think you could have this kind of like 3-man unit where you could kind of mix and match other pieces, right? Maybe throw in a Jackson Hayes. Maybe you do have AD at some point. Maybe you do have Christian Wood. Right? Maybe you go small earlier and go with Rui, which that was surprisingly effective, right? With like LeBron, Rui as like your center and power forward, like that, like was probably our best lineup for that game, right? Which is shocking, but like I think you gotta keep Prince if he continues to play this way. Let's say Vando is ready to come back for that Suns game. Do you start Vando after the way Prince just played? I don't think you can. Right? Like, I mean, look, Taurean Prince is a veteran. Right? He's what, our third oldest player? He's still under 30, which is good. But like, so I don't think like his confidence would wane if like Vando came in and Vando started playing. I don't think Prince is gonna be like, oh man, like I don't think it would affect him like it would maybe like a D'Lo or like a Reeves or something like that. But I do think that you might need to reward him. Like, you stepped up, you came up big, you were huge for us. Kind of keep that intact. Right? If like the Suns game, let's say he has kind of a rough game, maybe pull the cord on him early and then go with Vando. Right? Or if like, Kevin Durant is just lighting us up, then maybe you do that, whatever. But I think you got to reward Taurean Prince. I do. I think like, because Taurean, he stepped up huge. He was big for us. I think you got to look at it and just go, you know what? Like, let's start him. Let's play him. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. I pass a question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? Do you agree? Do you think like, yeah, like keep Taurean Prince in the starting unit, keep him in the starting lineup, kind of let him play with LeBron and play off LeBron? Do you think, no, you don't have to start him, but yeah, mirror his minutes with LeBron, right? Like outside of the starting unit, now LeBron and Prince are kind of mirroring each other. I do think that that's kind of the best approach. Have Prince and LeBron, the King and the Prince kind of mirror each other. Because they play so well together, or at least they have. So I think you kind of ride that. But anyway, again, however you feel, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Take a quick second, subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notifications, and stay up to date throughout this fun journey with the Lakers. Look, I know that they lost, but we got a lot of winning ahead of us, I assure you. But see you all in the next one.